I'm craving comfort food, so I'm making shepherd's pie for my meal prep this week. It's gonna be super easy, portion control, and great for fat loss. And guess what? Meal preps like these help me lose 130 pounds, and I've kept the weight off for over 9 years. So let's get started, and this is what you're gonna need, honey. All right, let's start with the veggie. 1 can of peaches and cream corn that has been drained. For reference, it's 341 mils. We need 2 1/4 cups of peas and carrots. These are the GV mixed peas and carrots that has been drained. I've mixed those 2 together so that it's a nice little mix. We need 6 cheese slices. This is regular marble cheese slices from Costco. 2 pounds of lean ground turkey that has been cooked. We cooked ours for 8 to 10 minutes until no longer pink on medium-high heat, and we sprayed the pan really well with cooking spray first. It also has some salt and pepper to taste on it. For the mashed potatoes, you know me, I like to do everything really quick, so we're going with 3 bags of bagged mashed potatoes. I like the home style because it's the lowest calories. 9 tablespoons of light margarine. This is the Country Crock Original, and for reference in calories, 2 teaspoons is 35 calories. We need some milk. I love sneaking extra protein in anywhere I can, so I use the protein milk, 1.5 cups, and this is the 0% Fairlife. And then for the gravy, we go in package, honey. We need 2 packages of brown gravy, and we chose the less salt kind. And then we have 2 cups of water in a saucepan for the gravy, and we have 10 cups of water in the big pot for the potatoes. I also have 8 meal prep containers because I'm gonna make 8 meals with this, 4 for me, 4 for Sassy. And then we need a 9 by 13 casserole dish sprayed really well with cooking spray. And I have the oven preheated to 425 degrees. So I'm gonna get started with the gravy. I'm going to cut these packages open. Okay, so you just empty them into the water, and then we're gonna whisk this until it's just slightly combined. And then I'm gonna whisk it constantly on medium-high heat until it comes to a boil, and then I'm gonna simmer it for 1 minute. So let's get moving right there. All right, the gravy is done. What I'm gonna do is pour it into the turkey and mix it all around really well. So you just want to combine it really well, just like that. And then I'm gonna put it in the bottom of my casserole dish. So I'm just gonna put this all onto the bottom and spread it around. And the friends, when I say meal prep saved my life, like I literally mean it. I was morbidly obese, 275 pounds, and I needed to lose weight. I was desperate, and I tried everything, but I had no self-control or discipline, and emotional eating really bad, and I kept forcing myself to try to eat things that I didn't want to, and it just kept ending in failure all the time. The day I decided to meal prep meals that I would actually look forward to eating and making, a light bulb moment happened, and I was able to actually stick to it. And with meal prep, when you put your stuff into the containers, you're literally portioning it out, and that's how I lost my weight. You can't fit more than a portion in there. And when it's tasty and you're hungry and it's ready to go, it literally sets you up for success. So now we're gonna put the veggies and spread them right over the top. And then we'll get started on the potatoes. I just wanna say one more thing, like, Kyle and I have both lost 130 pounds, and we've kept the weight off for over 9 years. And just this week, we were saying, like, it's crazy how it was super important in the beginning, but as we keep the weight off, meal prep is even more important. Like, we had some really long, busy days last week. And by the end of the day at dinner time, we were hungry and exhausted. We wanted nothing to do with cooking or even thinking about what we were gonna eat and make for dinner. And we were so grateful that we had meal preps in the fridge. And it was actually the high protein mac and cheese that we have a video out if you wanna see that one. So we're like, oh yeah, we don't have to cook. And then when we see what was in our containers, we're like, oh, easy peasy, we can do this. We've got the base ready to go. Now we're gonna do the mashed potatoes. So to get started with those, I'm gonna pour the margarine into the water, like that. And then I'm gonna bring this to a rapid boil on the stove. Then I'm gonna pull that off the heat and mix in my potatoes and the milk. So let's get started. Ooh, she's ready. Ooh. Woohoo! Okay, the water has finished. It has come to a rapid boil. We're gonna dump all the potatoes in.
This is the magic trick.
Yes, I love bagged mashed potatoes. You don't have to peel the things or cut them. Whoever made this is a genius. Now we're gonna put the milk in there and we're just gonna stir it all around until it becomes potatoes. And the friends, like, I lost all my weight with portion control. If you wanna know more of the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose the weight, I do have a weight loss ebook. It's called The First 50. The link's down below and code Nicole will save you 10% off. Oh my, you need muscles for this.
Good thing you got one.
Yeah, I have to switch arms, man.
Whoa.
Okay, so that's looking beautiful.
It's my kind of meal prep.
Yes, mine too. That's another thing, like, we used to make our meal prep so long and complicated, but then we didn't want to stick to it. So we found like this, the quick ones, that's like really what helps us stick to stuff and to want to do it for a long time. So now let's just scoop the potatoes on and then I'll spread them across. Let's see what the best way to do this is. That, and I'm just gonna add the last little bit that's in the pan and then we're gonna top it with some cheese. Oh yeah, can you imagine you're eating this for dinner? My little goodness. Okay, potatoes are spread on. Before I do the cheese, we know, Sass and I know meal preps are super important. Having snacks that are grab and go, ready to take on the road are also super important. And we love these. These are HTLT Steps, the Seco bar, and this is the Milky Crisp. It is so good. It tastes like a chocolate bar, but with less sugar and more protein. So it's 20 grams of protein, 230 calories a bar. And this box, it's empty because we ate them all. But like, code Nicole will save you 15% off and the link is down below. We have taken these everywhere. We throw them in our lunch pail. When we're out from the house for a long period of time, we always have one of these. Road trips, I take them to work. Anything that's like this with lots of protein to keep us full and bridge the gap in between meals is really great. Toss it in my purse. Always important to have really good snacks ready to go. So let's put the cheese over top. I'm just gonna spread these the best I can, like that. That'll melt beautiful. And then we're gonna bake this uncovered for 15 minutes. All we're looking for is for everything to heat through and the cheese to start to be melty and bubbly on the top. All right, so it was so perfect, bubbly. I did 13 minutes instead of 15. And now my challenge is to cut this beautiful thing that weighs like 20 pounds into 8 slices. So what I like is the cheese slices left me a line here. So I'm gonna cut it in half this way.
Might need the chainsaw.
Yeah. Oh yeah, precision, bud, with precision. Yeah, okay. So that's good there. And then what I'm gonna do is use my hand. Put tissue for leftovers on the spoon. Okay, what I'm gonna do portion wise is I need 4 cuts this way, so I'm gonna do kind of use my hand as a guide. So that'll be the first cut here. That's perfect. And then the second, like that. And then the last one. Hey, that's pretty good. Pretty even. Pretty even, Steven.
That's like how we hang pictures in our house.
Oh my gosh. Kyle really loved how I was hanging pictures last
We
week.
just eyeball it.
We just use a pencil and go, hey, I think that'll work.
Does that look right? Yeah.
And then we took the nail out and re-nailed it in a few times. Okay, so let's start scooping. I'm gonna start with a spatula, and then if I need a spoon, I got one here. And oh my gosh, look at how beautiful and thick that is. That's so cool. Look at all this stuff. All right, and then yeah, I am gonna
Spoon out the remainder.
spoon out the rest there.
Not too bad, actually. It stayed together pretty well.
Yes, it did. Okay, and then that kind of came out from there. So I'm going to fill all these containers up, and then we'll go over kales. All right, the friends, so I've got everything portioned out. I've got the 8th serving on a plate because we are eating this for dinner tonight, so that's my serving for dinner. I cannot believe how massive the portions are. I was like, I think they'll be small. Nope, they're massive. And it's amazing because I have a big appetite, so the more the merrier. So for the entire serving, get this, 492 calories, 21 grams of fat, 42 grams of carbs, and 35 grams of protein. That is going to keep me full, satisfy my craving for comfort food, and we're just rolling.
And it's massive.
It's massive, and now we have meals prepped because it's gonna be another busy week. We're set up for success. If you're not gonna eat these right away, we will freeze ours up to 3 months, and then we just pull them out the night before so that they thaw overnight in the fridge, and we reheat them. It depends. Sometimes we use the air fryer, sometimes a pot on the stove, sometimes the microwave, however you like to do it. We do all of it. Here's the key. This is what Kyle and I learned, why we've been able to do this as long as we have. Weight loss should never be a punishment, and we made it a punishment for years. When you start making it easy, setting yourself up for success with quick, easy to prep meals that you're gonna wanna prep for the rest of your life and you're gonna wanna eat for the rest of your life. Choosing low-cal options, adding more protein where you can, like with the protein milk. Meal prepping so that you have no excuse, because your brain does not like when you change. It's gonna throw you every excuse possible for you to not do this. So find what you like, make a quick, easy meal prep, have stuff ready to go in the fridge and freezer, and you're gonna be off to a really good rolling start where you can start learning to be consistent with eating in portion like Kyle and I did.
And I'm a big dude, so when we were deciding what kind of ingredients we wanted in this, we said, well, maybe ground beef, maybe butter. No, I get way more with turkey. I get way more using margarine. Look at the volume on that.
Kyle's right. If we had used butter and beef, it would have been way more calories, so our portion probably would have been like 800 calories.
And we love butter and beef. We incorporate those
We do.
sometimes.
Yep.
But for this recipe, we wanted comfort food. And when I think of growing up at grandma's house, I want something that I'm full for days if I ate, a plate, but I don't want to gain weight.
This is gonna keep you full for days because this plate literally weighs like 5 pounds. So let's try it out. Get a little bit of everything.
Oh, we lost her.
I nailed it. Oh my God. That's the best friggin' thing I've ever made. Like,
Now we have the opening of the video.
seriously, If you like shepherd's pie, like make this. Your family is never gonna know that it's low calorie and ground turkey. Like,
unless the whole family watches this video.
Okay, well tell everyone to watch the video, but then we'll pretend that they didn't know that it's low calorie.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I'll catch ya in the next vid. Cuter-rooney. Watch this vid and this vid for more fun, sustainable weight loss tips, because Sass and I are real friends losing weight in the real world, and we need food like this that we're gonna love, look forward to making and eating all the time. That's what we do here. So, I'll see you soon, sweetheart. In the meantime, I'm gonna take my shepherd's pie and run.
See ya.
Bye. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.